Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about the e.l.f. Cream Eyeshadows. I have 3 of the colors. They look like this. I'll talk about the size difference in a minute. This one here is bronzed, and it just kind of reminds me of like the color of a penny. This one here is Dawn, and it's like this really kind of pink, kind of taupey color. This is my favorite. And this one is Candlelight, which is just like a nice kind of glowy, like yellowy, creamy color. Just gonna swatch them for you guys. Okay, so these are the colors. This first one here is bronzed. The second one, which is my favorite, that one is Dawn. And then you have Candlelight. Now, these claim to be like, well, they're cream eyeshadows, and they claim to be like smudge proof and long wearing. And you guys, they really are. Like, I was surprised. Like, I was kind of skeptical when I bought them. I was like, like I kind of underestimated e.l.f. But they actually don't crease, and you don't even have to use a primer prior to putting them on, which is something that I'm really big on. Like, every time that I'm going to put anything on my eyes, like eyeshadow or even cream liner or anything, I like to put a primer just to prevent creasing, because that's like the one thing I really hate. So I tried them without primer on their own. I tried them on their own but like topped up with eyeshadow. And then I also tried them like with a primer under, and then these, and then an eyeshadow. So I tried them like so many different ways, and they worked awesome like every time I use them. You also don't want to apply a lot, because if you apply too much, then they will crease, you know, like if you apply too much. So you want to kind of use like a thin layer or whatever. Just try not to go overboard, because eventually, like if you use too much, they will crease. So I was really surprised to find that these don't crease. The way they work is you kind of, where you apply them, and then they kind of set and dry, and then well, they're still a little bit sticky, but you kind of have to let them set and dry, and then they don't crease. So you can use them as eyeshadow bases, you can use them as your actual primer since they don't crease, and then just top them off with like eyeshadow or whatever. Or you could use them alone, which is how I like to use this shade Dawn. I really like the kind of little glowy like highlight that it adds to my eyes. Now, I do have to say that out of the 3, I do feel like bronzed is the most pigmented, like when you actually apply it, because when you apply the 2 lighter shades to your eyes, they don't look like as, I don't want to say pigmented, but they don't go on, I guess you could say, as smoothly as bronze does. Like they don't go on as smooth. But I do really like them. These 2 were $3 at Target. This humongous one was $2.29, I think, at Kmart. So not all Kmarts have like Studio, the e.l.f. Studio line brushes. The e.l.f. Studio line products, because I have only seen them at like certain Kmarts, so I don't know how that works. But this is the size that you will get if you order these from the website, because I like checked the ounces, and I think this is the size you get if you buy them at Target. Like, I don't know if they're sized specifically for Target, but these are what you will get. Like, this size is what you will get if you order from the website or find them at like select Kmarts. But yeah, I really like them. See, they have already set, so you can like smudge them and stuff, and like they don't really go anywhere. So I'm really impressed by these. I would definitely recommend checking them out. Just keep in mind that the 2 lighter shades, like, you know, they're nice and they're pigmented. They just don't go on as smoothly as bronze does, which is just like a darker shade. And they do have like a good color selection. I think out of these 3, they have one more color that's more wearable to like for like an everyday basis. But all the other colors are like a purple, I think a lilac, a blue, and a charcoal. But these are the ones that I just found like the most wearable. But if you're looking for good and expensive eyeshadow bases, I definitely recommend these, because they're just $3, and I think they're awesome. And you get like a good amount of product. I don't know if you guys can see, but like you get like a really good amount of product. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll have pictures and stuff like that on my blog, so you guys can see the swatches a little bit better. But I hope you guys enjoyed the review. If you have any questions, please let me know, and I will talk to you guys later.